Welcome to Choodle Sketches by Sir Choobie, where faith is learned, understood, and deepened in simple ways. Let's get started.
Hello everyone, Sir Choobie here. Today, we're talking about something that might not be trending on your feed, but should be. Because when the world keeps asking how to fix poverty, injustice, and inequality, Populorum Progressio already had a lot of the answers. So what is Populorum Progressio? Why was it written? And why should you care? Buckle up. Let's rewind to the 1960s. The world was shifting fast. Decolonization was sweeping across Africa and Asia. Countries were breaking free politically, but economically, still trapped. Global inequality was exploding. Millions were stuck in extreme poverty, while industrial nations surged ahead. Enter Pope Paul VI. In 1967, he penned an encyclical, Populorum Progressio, which means on the development of peoples. Who was it for? Everyone, not just Catholics, not just the West. This was aimed at the whole human family, leaders, economists, everyday people, anyone who gives an importance about human dignity. At its core, Populorum Progressio delivers this punchline: development is the new name for peace. Translation: if we want a peaceful world, we need just development. Not just bigger GDPs or flashier cities, but the full human development of every person, spiritually, socially, economically. The document isn't just some dusty old church document. It's a bold, global call to action that still punches hard today, especially in a world where the rich get richer, the poor stay poor, and justice feels out of reach for millions. It's not enough to hand out charity. The real goal? Structural change. Systems that give all people a fair shot at life, work, and dignity. Now that we know what Populorum Progressio is saying, and that this document isn't just some feel-good letter about helping the poor, Pope Paul VI laid out a vision that's deep, demanding, and way ahead of its time. He didn't sugarcoat it. He named the problems, and he pointed to the principles that should guide real, lasting change. Let's break down how it says it. Let's start GIG. Integral human development. That's not just economic growth. It means helping the whole person grow: body, mind, spirit, and soul. Education, health, work, family, dignity, all of it matters. Development that only boosts profits while people are starving? That's not progress. That's failure with a fresh coat of paint. Next up, solidarity. Not sympathy, not charity, solidarity. Pope Paul VI calls it a duty, not an option, for rich nations to support poor ones, because the world isn't a collection of isolated islands. We rise or fall together. Your neighbor's suffering? That's your business. Global injustice? That's your fight, period. Now here's what Paul VI boldly emphasized: structural reform. He called out economic systems that exploit and concentrate wealth. He calls out unfair trade, economic domination, and systems built to benefit the powerful at the expense of the poor. He's not just asking us to give more. He's telling us to change the rules, reform land systems, rethink debt, build economies that serve people. This one hits hard. Ethics over profit. The encyclical makes it clear. Making money isn't bad, but when profit becomes the only goal, that's when people get crushed. Greed is not a virtue. The economy should serve the people, not the other way around. A just economy puts the human person at the center, not the market, not the shareholder, the person. And finally, peace through justice. Pope Paul VI says loud and clear, peace isn't just the absence of war, it's the presence of justice. Real peace doesn't come from silence or fear, it comes from justice. You can't have peace if people are hungry, or homeless, or stripped of dignity. Real peace is built on fairness, opportunity, and respect. No shortcuts, no justice, no peace. Populorum Progressio isn't a relic, it's a challenge, one that still echoes loud today. It asks, are we building a world where everyone can thrive, or just a world where the strong survive? Whether you're religious or not, this message hits home. Dignity, fairness, and development for all. Pope Paul VI wasn't trying to sound nice. He was sounding the alarm. He wanted a world where dignity isn't a privilege, it's a right. This has been Sir Choobie. Thanks for sticking with me. Now go out there and think bigger, act bolder, and keep pushing for a world that works for everyone. Until next time, peace out.